Howdy folks, just picked up this trailer. We've been needing a bigger horse trailer, haul our horses and livestock, and found this horse trailer here. I really like it. It's got the torsion axles on it. It's kind of beat up. They've been hauling stock on it, but it's a really nice old trailer. I am on the side of the road. I just thought I'd take a short to you guys. I'm kind of excited about it. Really nice old trailer. It's had some upgrades done to it. First one thing another, but it's really balanced. The beast pulls it really good, and headed to go look at a horse. So we might be bringing home a horse. Just got to go look. All right, we got a trailer and a horse all the same day. These old bumpy roads, I got it wired shut in both places. So I went and got this horse. I believe that they were kind of hard on him. He's really nervous. He's kind of high strung. He's gonna need some rehabilitation, but we're gonna see what he makes. So. I don't 100% trust him yet because he is so nervous and spooky. He's a 6-year-old registered Tennessee walking horse, and you've had a handful of horses. You can really make an idiot out of him. He's just real high-headed. He's sweaty when you work him, and tried to get him to kind of drop his head down and relax over there. But he's gated. Have you ever seen such a pretty thing? Big too, ain't he?
He's beautiful.
Woo! Stretch that stuff. Hey, buddy.
He's huge. How many hands do you think he is?
I think he's probably 15.2, 15.3 probably. I think. I don't know if he's ever been taught to park out or not. Don't look like it. He was sold to some people in Lodi, California, out of Shelbyville. I know the farm he came from. He come from Confederate Farms in Shelbyville, Tennessee. I know the people that took and raised him. I've done business with them before over the years. Bought horses from them. And he comes out of a show bloodline. You can tell by his back here, he's really got a swayed back, and that's from him having his head high all the time. He's really nervous. So we've got to get him more collected and just get him calm. He was so scared over there. I'd raise my hand and he would just bolt and drag me. So I think they kind of were hard on him. After I took him, I worked with him a little bit. He trusted me a little bit more. He's shod all the way around, so I'll have to pull his shoes. But he is a pretty boy. Pretty boy. Look at it.
Gelding?
He's a gelding, 6 years old. He just needs some time and understanding because he is a hot-blooded horse. Not funny. He just needs to not be so nervous. He's so nervous, he won't drop his head down, he won't relax. So if I can just get him to relax a little bit. Just started working on him right away. There we go. That's a little bit better. He's kind of defensive on this side. I don't know why. If you get a hold of his face, he gets real scared, and he don't like me touching him on this side. He lays his ears back. I just want him to kind of drop his head down. I tried getting him to drop his head down here. Here we go. Good boy. But I reached up and grabbed his face over there, and of course I didn't have anybody to video. He about drugged me off. When I caught him, he about drugged me off. So he's just not comfortable around people. So we got to get him to where he's comfortable and he's likable. Huh, buddy? See how his head's really high in the air? And he just needs to take and just drop his head down and relax. Just relax there, buddy. Relax. A lot of patting. A lot of desensitizing. Get him to drop his head down here and relax a little bit. There you go. Yeah. See, just as soon as you move or anything, he's jumpy. Makes me think that he's kind of hard on him. The thing you can't do with these horses is you can't treat them like a quarter horse. You've got to take and treat them like they are. They're a walking horse. They're hot-blooded, more like a thoroughbred or an Arabian. And all right, you're okay. And you've got to get them to like you. Got to get them comfortable with you. And I think that's his biggest issue, is just getting him comfortable with people. See there? Just jumpy. But I don't think he's dangerous. And he's pretty nice about, picking his feet up. Like I say, he's shod all the way around. He's been handled a lot. Oh, buddy. Oh. So I don't think he's a mean horse. He's just a scared horse. So we're going to turn him in the lot here. This is going to be our project this summer. We'll ride him, we'll work him, we'll pack on him. Woo! You go to grab him up here. I think they tried to ear him down, I think is what they tried to do. Because every time I go to reach for his head real quick like that, he gets kind of head shy. So I just think he needs some loving on and some attention. I come up here and here he gets real scared. I just want him to drop his head down here. Learn to relax. There we go. Good boy. I'm not going to hurt you. Rub him all over here. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. I think they might have smacked on him some, the way he acts. Might have thumped on him a little bit. Good boy. See how braced up he is? He's just braced up and scared. He just needs some attention, and he really don't know how to respond. Oh, it's okay. You're all right. There you go. You can touch me. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Let's take him in here and get him acquainted with his new digs. He's kind of bracy in these gates. He wants to blow through them. Here we go. Good boy. Yeah, there's pigs over there. Now, when I caught him, he about drugged me off. He's so big and stout. I think they've been feeding him. They said they had him on alfalfa and some kind of grain. So that's he's a big old boy, ain't he? So we don't have a name for him yet. I think he's a roan, something roan on his papers. I'll take and I'll look, but he's our new addition. I've had horses like him before, and she's just nervous about everything. He's been rode. I've got video of them riding him, but he's just snorty, and he just got to learn to be a horse, I think. I don't think he's seen too much of life. Been kind of sheltered, I believe. Fire-breathing dragon right now. Well, tell me what you guys think of him. I really like him, and I think he'll make a good horse for us. Just going to need some time. And then, I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. My biggest thing is just getting a horse to where they're a better citizen, as I like to say, a good earning citizen, and I think he's got the potential for it. He just going to need some work. Oh boy, huh? He's got that walking horse head, don't he? He's really made well, ain't he? He ain't. All right, I got to head back to town and haul water. Good morning, folks. Last night was a late night after I brought this horse home, brought the trailer home back. I had earlier in the day dropped off the water trailer at Anna's, and I brought it back with a load of water. We're going to our son's wedding this weekend, and we've got some friends of ours that are they're gonna take care of the animals, so I had to make sure they had enough stuff to work with. Here's old Rowdy. That's what I've been calling him. I don't know if you guys can see, he has been pacing this area over here. He was sweaty when I got back last night. He doesn't like the pigs. He's upset about the chickens crowing. I don't think he's experienced very much life, and I don't think he's ever been by himself. He was super, super nervous. He's kind of gained it up this morning. I think all he did last night was pace. So it's going to be a long road, you know. So the reason that I got him is because the people that had him couldn't handle him. He was just too much horse for them. I don't know. I think he's been mistreated a little bit. You know, you take a horse that's been handled correctly, and then somebody else gets a hold of them and they don't know exactly how to handle a sensitive horse. Not saying people abused him or anything like that. They just don't know how to handle a sensitive horse. You know, it's mishandling for sure, but I just don't think they knew how to handle him. He's a real sensitive horse, real sensitive to pressure, and as sweet as he can be. But I just think he's real sensitive, and he needs a real quiet hand and a real soft hand. So I believe we can bring him around. He's a walking horse, which I really like, and we're gonna see what we can make of him. He is a pretty boy. He gets calmed down, gets used to this place. I think he's gonna make a really nice horse. He's just got to figure out that life ain't what it used to be, and get him kind of calmed down. He don't trust people, I know that. He didn't trust anybody yesterday, didn't trust me. He didn't trust his environment. He's just a real scared horse, so don't know exactly all the reasons, and the reasons really don't matter. What does matter is what we do with him from here on out. So I'm in here with Rowdy, and he's just nervous about me being in here. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do a little bit of approach and retreat. I'm gonna do approach And he got a little bit of a snotty nose this morning because he ran. He just, you can see right here, he's just run back and forth all night. He's got what we call shipping fever a little bit. Just gonna pet on him, and I'm just gonna leave him. And what I want to do is just build his curiosity towards me. I don't, in this first little bit with these types of horses, I don't want to put a lot of pressure on him. I don't want to work him. He's not like a quarter horse where you can make him tired and get him to thinking. He will literally kill himself moving forward, and you won't get nothing out of him other than just make him worse hot and worse scared. So I'm going to move into him, back away, move in, and I want him to get quiet around me and get him curious about me, and get him to understand that I am not here as a threat. I'm not going to put him pressure on him. The other people that had him, they tried to work him like a quarter horse, and what it'll do with these walking horses, these hotter blood horses, Arabians are the same way. You know, if you got a hot horse, working them more ain't going to help them. It's just going to make them worse blowed up and worse scared. You can't scare them to death and then try to make buddies with them. So these types of horses, particularly these horses have been domesticated for, you know, thousands of years. These walking horses, they're people friendly. It's not like he's a wild Mustang. He's been handled his whole life. He's been rode. But I got to build some trust with him. Got to build some rapport with him. You know, he's a big horse. He could hurt me. I got to take my time with him. And I've got as much time as it takes. So some people look at him, he's snorty, he's flighty, he's reactive, and they go, man, what are you thinking? But he's a 5-year-old, and he's big boned and got probably a good developed mind. I think he just got scared, and I think they scared him trying to work him like a quarter horse, and they made him real reactive. Anything that you do, he thinks is pressure, and that's the whole thing right there. He views everything as pressure. So I've got to educate him on what is pressure, what's not pressure, when he can be okay, and when he's got to be moving his feet. And it's going to take some time. So I'm just going to approach, and I'm going to let him reach out here to me. Hey, buddy, yeah. And I'm not going to put that, if I do more than that right now, it's going to be too much pressure. If I try to get invasive with him and start touching him all over, this is our first lesson here. Just learn to be okay with me. I'm going to build his trust, build some rapport with him so that later he doesn't view me as a threat all the time. And that's what you do when you put too much pressure on a hot horse. They get to viewing you as pressure. Your presence is pressure. So we got to instill a lot of calm, a lot of woe, and a whole lot of just him being okay and learning how to be a horse. I don't think he's ever been alone. Based on what he did last night here, just moving back and forth, got that snotty nose. He just got hot last night. It got chilly last night, got down, in the high 30s. So he's got a little bit of a snotty nose this morning. He's eating this morning, which is a good sign. But I don't think he's ever been alone before. And he needs to learn how to just be a horse and be calm, and going to take it slow and easy with him. But we're going to bring y'all with it every step of the way. So until next time, trust in the Lord and do good. Live off the land. Enjoy the bounty of it. We'll see you later.